Hello, Internet user. My name's Gary of Gary's Wares. I make wooden pipes out of exotic hardwoods. Today I'm going to make a stash box, and this is a technique that I modified from a video that I saw by the guy that does American Woodshop, Scott Phillips. I'll link it below. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? The blank that Mr. Phillips used in the video was, I think, probably about 4x4x8 or something like that. What I'm going to use is a chunk of Zebrawood that is 2x2x2 7/8, and I'm going to first cut here, and then sand the pieces. The blank has been cut and sanded, and I've made marks along the sides so I know very quickly which piece is which, and I've written bottom and top on them respectively so that I know very quickly which is which. I've drawn an inch wide circle on the inside with a 5/8 of an inch circle on the inside of that because my core box bit is 5/8 of an inch. And I'm going to take it over to the scroll saw next, and I'm going to cut the core out, and then I'm going to cut off a piece of the core for the lid and for the bottom. So the pieces have been cut. Now I take the top part, and then I use the box, line everything up, like that, and the same thing with that. Next up, I've got some drill press action going on. The glue's dried on the lid and the bottom, and you can see that the bottom's off a little bit. It shifted on me during clamping, but that's actually not a failing sort of thing for as much as it's off. That can be fixed with sanding. So what's going to happen next is I'm going to make this area concave. This will be the inside of the box. I'm going to do that by starting off with a 1/4 inch bit and going down a little bit to prevent my core box bit from walking, then go down about a 1/2 inch with the core box bit, and then take out everything else I can, finish it off with a flap sanding bit. Then I'm going to drill about a 1/4 inch into the top of the lid, and I'm going to cut out a 3/4 inch plug out of this piece of African blackwood, and here we go. Everything's drilled. Now time to put everything together. I now have all the pieces of my stash box. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue everything together, and I'm going to pay special attention to the entry cut here that I made on my scroll saw. And that's going to go over top of that, like that. And this I'm going to wait before I glue it because I'm going to shape the top first. When you glue the bottom to the body of the box, and don't glue the top because that's the lid, try to get it from 3 directions if you can. It's going to be a tight fit, but you can do it. And the glue is dry pretty much. I took it on the inside, it's hard to see. I sanded it, and it's a lot smoother. Any cracks you can just sort of fill in the gaps with glue. And so now I put the curves of the inch wide circle on the lid, and I'm now going to go shape it. Here's the stash box after the shaping and sanding, and now it just needs to be finished. And it's finished. And one of the things that really makes it a stash box instead of just a regular box is that the corners are concave. Let's see if we can get the light in the right way. See, there's not a 90-degree corner in there for things to get caught on, which is good. This is what you want out of a stash box. And the lid only fits one way. So there you go. Thanks for watching. My name is Gary of Gary's Wares. I make wooden pipes out of exotic hardwoods. I make pipes, chillums. This is a monkey pipe. It's got a little stash box. It folds up. It's got stuff like that. If you like what I make, hit me up here or wherever. I'm Gary and I'm out.